Good afternoon and morning. I always say good evening, but I guess maybe if you're in Australia, it is good evening. Time zones. So again, actually, I am actually a little bit late today than my local time. Of course, for any of you, that had daylight savings, hour later this week. I'm a bit late because I was dealing with ratty things because Sparrow has to go off to the vet again. He's kind of crossed that border where we're not comfortable not taking him to the vet. The heck? I think he's grouping. Yeah, okay. He's grouping. He's one to get respiratory infections, which is very bad in rats, very common, but not good. He's now won his 4th round. This one kind of moves slow, so we just kind of let it kind of be a little bit. He would kind of make a hoot noise every once in a while when breathing. Really for maybe a month and a half or so. But it's to the point now where we're not comfortable leaving it. Because we kept thinking, well, he's been on antibiotics 3 times already. And he's about 6 or 7 months old. So we didn't want to, give him too many antibiotics, lest he become resistant. So yeah, that was one little problem. And kind of over the past couple days, it started kind of getting worse faster. And this morning, he just really wasn't sounding good. Last night, he wasn't sounding good. And so I pretty much told my girlfriend, it's like, look, we got to take him to the vet now. My girlfriend said she was hoping it would hold till tomorrow. Because I guess she said she was going to work from home tomorrow. But yeah, it's kind of crossed that hill where it's starting to accelerate, and we don't want it to turn to a pneumonia, because if it does, that can be very hard to get through. So, rat mother life. And Bullet's still on his, actually I haven't seen him walking today. I don't know what the state of his ankle is. He sprained his ankle a couple days ago. He was still kind of limping yesterday. But he would stand on it, so it seems to be healing. These 3 rats, Flim and Flam, were so easy. These 3 are a challenge. But he is still scheduled for his neutering on the 10th. So, is he going back to the mischief? Can't see. I've got a cover over the cage. Oh, I can hear him through my headphones, though. Oh, my poor rat. Whee. My poor ratty. He's just a chronically sick boy. Anyway, we're playing Fallout 4. If that wasn't obvious. Our long, super long playthrough. Hang on. I need to make sure... Oh, that's not the right save file. So... Oh, you can see the other... So, I'm doing a vanilla play... not a vanilla. I'm doing a VR playthrough personally. And so I made this character. You need a mod to make her hair like that. And in VR, it doesn't work. I'm so annoyed. Especially after spending like the entire weekend trying to get another mod to work. And in VR, just doesn't work. Trying to see if a picture of her actually shows up. No picture. Okay. This is the save file we left off on. Because the save files between VR and this mode are interchangeable, as long as the mods are roughly the same, of course. You can swap mods back and forth, or not mods, save files back and forth. And the character creator in VR isn't good, but I mean, the point is, in VR you can't technically see yourself anyway, except during the scene where you're in Kellogg's memory. That's the only time you ever see yourself. So the character creator in VR is super, super basic. I'm trying to see what crew we got here. Oh yeah, Nick's got that. Oh, there's Heather. So yeah, I made one in regular. Plus I've got a mod for VR now that's recently released, kind of, called Frick, which actually gives me a body in VR, and I can put it in selfie mode. Can't play it in third person, but means I can see myself, which is really cool. Oh. Should kick him
The
up.
artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system.
Yeah, so we were on the way. West Reader's Note. I think I've seen this. So we're on the way to deal with Cabot. 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 You ever seen the movie Gorn? That's where it comes from. Yeah, I've already got one of these. Oh good, the tremor bug's still here. Remember that? The tremor bug that won't go away now? Hey look, it's Halloween.
I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back, even for a short time.
Well, the tremors don't seem as bad, but it's not a status effect, right? No, I have no stat effects. Where the hell? Oh, he's getting around that.
What? You are so dead.
Something up.
Girl, you picked the wrong fight.
Good to know I've got someone I can rely on watching my back. Well,
Did they jump?
this how you imagined you'd go?
So what setting am I on? Okay, this is normal. Just making sure, because my VR playthrough that I kicked off on non-VR is set to survival mode. I kind of want to go in there. No, wait, he can wait. Hey, KO2. I hear shooting up. Oh, didn't realize my gun was out. Oh, we did the thing. Game, pick. There we go. Oh my god. Pick something.
Give me your caps.
Okay, take him.
Get out of my sight.
I'm leaving.
Hey, not.
What the hell? Ah!
Ugh, tremor bug. Okay. Sorry, Heather.
In there now.
Oh, wait.
Look who's back.
Are you back? Oh, there you are. Might want to focus on the giant tin can in front of you. Lost sight of. Normally he waits. Where'd he go? What? Oh, do I not have any? Don't have any grenades equipped.
What the?
Anyone can walk away. Someone's coming. Lights out for you.
The heck? There's something there.
Where'd that little bitch go?
Bye? Where are you off to? Da 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 da. He's just floating down river. Bye. He's going to be with his people now.
No sign of him now.
Where's the...
Keep your shit.
Oh.
Heads
Ah!
up.
He's also got no arms. I think that's what happened to him. He's missing limbs. This game can be a beauty sometimes. I know, right? Wow, he's... Look how far he's gotten ahead. I just went in that building briefly, and look how far ahead of me he's gotten. Okay, I need to... I need to figure out what the shake bug is. I'm getting tired of it. So apparently it's a bug that does exist. Any resolutions to this bug? Okay, someone comes up with a weird solution. Someone suggested do this. Okay. Wasn't supposed to actually be in the air. Well, no, obviously didn't fix it. Ugh, that's worse. Ugh, it's now worse than it was before. Does anybody have a solution to this? Nelly, thank you for the host. Hang on. Are you... Some people are saying it's your companion and power armor that's causing it. And like when they're running, apparently it causes that. Hang on. Maybe that's true. It does seem to almost be in sync when he runs. Oh, look, it is.
Farm's not much, but it's something.
Hey, can I have my factory back, you assholes? You took it from me. I'm not... I don't know how you get a settlement back once you lose it. Don't know if you can get one back after you lose it.
Its men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, Sam. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
So I've got Crossbows of the Commonwealth installed on my zombie VR playthrough. And I don't know if I'm holding it weird, but it sure holds weird. Which it was actually recommended for a VR playthrough of another build. And I was like, you supposed to hold a crossbow like this? Because I have to break my wrist to bring it up to my face to aim it. I don't know. Might be holding it wrong. Just have to do quest for Garvey until... Oh, okay. Until I get that settlement back. That's my drug factory. They stole my drug factory. Little on point. Of course the settlers betray me and take my drug factory. In all fairness, it was also a food factory at one point, and I converted it. So either they're angry at me for getting rid of their food production, or they done me dirty and they took away and they saw, oh, drugs. This is our turf now. Little bastards.
An entire place just to hold
Not
places
sure they're
people.
taking new
So,
lures, but
raiders.
someone made a real mess of you, didn't they?
Who
Jack's
said
the real
what?
deal. I didn't see that coming.
Look at this place. Nothing but dust and junk. Oh, it's gonna be.
Wait, listen.
Lefty's right about
Get ready.
seeing where that new juice is coming from. Hell yeah, it's gonna be worth it.
How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like you.
I cashed in some favors with people who Lefty does like. You just saw because you never got a taste.
You better be right. And Lefty better share it out fair, or it's not just
Whoa,
me that's
was
gonna
that a-
be sore. Thought you could hide?
What's that?
No question now that these are the ones that stole the serum.
Damn, Jack.
Getting tired yet?
He knows how to go hard. Okay, but can we stop and loot things, Jack? You don't know how this works.
Tell me we don't need to find something in here, because that may take a while.
Power armor? Bring it.
There.
Okay, but I'm looting. Jack, you can go do your own thing. Not Jack, my rat. He's probably confused right now. Like, what?
How much you got left in you? Aw, man, come back. I was having fun.
It's weird now that I have two different play styles for this. This one where I pick up absolutely everything, and the other one where I have to be careful about how much I pick up. Also, let me tell you, in a zombie apocalypse, dog meat has zero survival instinct. He'll run right into a herd of zombies and just get himself killed. Codsworth, on the other hand, will destroy a group of zombies. How you doing, Brody Gamer? So we gotta go. Story? Well, we're running out of non-story at this point. We've spent so many months doing non-story. I'm like trying to think, what else would I want to build? What else do I want to spend a couple weeks on just building? Oh god. And my VR playthrough, since since Place Everywhere doesn't work, and there's no like functional Place in Red mod, god, trying to go back to the old vanilla way of building in Fallout is killing me. Especially when I was trying to build junk walls, and it was like, oh god, please, just sit close together, because for whatever freaking reason, junk walls don't like being next to each other. You know, the walls that are meant to be perimeter walls. Plus, it's so hard to align them. Because the thing about both Fallout 4 VR and Skyrim VR is, they never updated to work with more updated controllers. There's plenty of mods and fixes out there that make it work. But one of the things is, like, trying to slightly rotate anything in Fallout 4 VR with my index analog sticks is, Jesus Christ. It's like you have to barely, just ever so tiny, nudge the analog stick and pray to God it doesn't spin like a goddamn tornado. Because you'll have it like close. You'll like be, okay, just rotate a little more, and it's flipped itself completely the other way around. Ugh. What's with Twilight? Well, she's just chilling. She's just doing her own thing there. See, it's just a plushie. She's just doing her own thing. Oh yeah, I don't pick up food in this run. Stop running. I downloaded a camp mod that lets you set up campsites, not like camp like in 76, but like you can set up little campsites, which is really neat. I haven't tested it in VR yet. It's not crashing the game, but I haven't actually used any of the parts. Well, I made him shit caps. I still don't know why this happens.
Give me your caps.
Okay, take them.
Stay put and shut up.
Whatever you say.
Get out of my sight.
I'm leaving.
You're not. I'm a capitalist, remember? I'll do whatever it takes to make a bit of money. In this playthrough, I mean. Let me specify in this playthrough. For Zeridity. Hello. So a good camp. Yeah, it's kind of a neat concept. Like, you can build bundles to carry with you, like campfire, tent, sleeping bags, all that, and you can just like drop them down. Capitalist has a fun new meaning in the Fallout universe. Capitalist. What'd I say about puns? To shove them up my... That's right. I need that sound clip. It's from MST3K from, what is it? Time... What's it? It's got that guy in it. That's literally how Pearl describes it. It's got that guy in it. Time Chasers, that's the one. It's the scene where it's Eddie instead of Mike in the theater. And Tom makes a pun. He's like, he's real taking a liking to that tree. And Eddie goes, hey, what'd I say about puns? Just shove him up my... That's right. With Bob Evil and Nick Castleton and Pink Boy, yeah. Also, I don't mind puns. I just don't like it when other people say puns ahead of me. This is my show, damn it. You have a Castleton shirt? Edgewood sells them? Really? Never went to Castleton. I like that I walk in here and he is just standing above a pile of somebody.
They're here somewhere. Nicely done.
Nick, whose team are you on here? Happy Halloween! Look, it's Halloween year-round. It's just, how brave are you? Halloween never ends. It's just time for spooky Christmas. And Thanksgiving too, you know, if you're in the States. Took a liking. Guess you took a liking to the tree puns. Wait, I didn't hear anyone come in here and kill this guy.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement like you wanted and shut it down.
Been one hell of a
Shot
disagreement
quite a few
to
of them
merit all this.
before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think it's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement, although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremlin field is still functioning, although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
What exactly is going on here?
I suppose it's time you knew. It's hard to overstate exactly how dangerous the artifact has made Lorenzo. In addition to being homicidally psychotic, he has also gained enhanced strength and unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. He also commands a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. Now, we need to get to the basement before these intruders find a way to set Lorenzo free. Follow me.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
We Americans still call it camp outside retail at 5 p.m. to wait for the next day. Oh God, Black Friday. Can we not do Black Friday? So dumb. So you think Jack is kind of an asshole. I don't know where that's coming from. That's just out of nowhere. What the hell?
You okay?
I'll be alright.
I have a stim pack, but this is video game world. Much like Phoenix Downs don't always work in Final Fantasy. I kind of like how they kind of explained how that juice works in Resident Evil 7 and 8. So, like, it makes sense that it does those weird things.
Excellent.
Ooh, nothing says pizzazz like a winning smile. My charisma has gone up. Yeah, the green juice. It actually makes sense according to the story. I know a lot of people say, it's like, what the hell is with that juice? Like, how can you reattach a severed hand? And it's like, in the beginning of Resident Evil 7, if you do the right kind of story bit at the very start, the main guy gets his foot chopped off. And the patriarch of the family gives him the juice and says, hey, you'll be fine. You know, let me show you something. And, you know, basically tells him to reattach his foot using the juice. And you find out why later on why it actually works. So it's not entirely absurd that he reattaches his hand in 8. The story does actually explain it. How it reattaches his jacket, I don't know, but the jacket doesn't make sense, but the hand does. I would offer everywhere a stim pack, but it would cost you $5.99 a month with a with a $20 upcharge. Also, what's his deductible? Also, it's Resident fucking Evil, where everyone turns into gross, pulsing tentacle hellspawn. Some suspension of disbelief is warranted. Yeah. And I mean, the series has been out for a long time now. Oh, that was the limit. It's like, come on, at this point. But yeah, I remember that being the big thing when 8 came out and everyone's going, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense. And it's like, well, here's a group of people that didn't pay attention. I mean, plenty of games have plot holes and weird stuff like that. Good upside to those hell spawns. They get really good work in Japan after those games. Yeah, there's a good after. They find good employment afterwards. This also brought me into. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Where's my soapbox? Yeah, why didn't they take the Eagles to more smacks her in the face? But, yeah, dude, totally put that statue of Lady Dimitrescu in a jar. Oh, Lord, I know what you're talking about. I was going to soapbox and now I can't remember what it was. Damn it. Oh, about like... It's like every movie that comes out now, every movie, every story, every cartoon, if there's even the slightest tiny itty bitty hint of a plot hole, people out there just go fucking nuts over it. And it's like, I think, you know, I've talked about this before about how, like, you know, those old critic YouTube channels that used to actually be kind of good, they're not anymore. they kind of ruined an entire generation of media viewers, because now everyone thinks they're smart if they and a genius if they find a plot hole or find some weirdness. And it's like, so many old movies have this, and it never mattered to us before. And to some degree, we kind of laughed it off and said, oh, yeah. But that was, you know, hey, it's a movie, you know, we move on. But this whole, now everyone has to be smart by finding the plot hole. And it's just ruined an entire generation of movie viewers.
There.
I mean, plot holes aren't always good. Are you going all the way back around? I think he is. He just opened the door. We're going to follow him. And it's not to say that, you know, movies should be poorly made, but I think we've... Okay, what's he doing? Oh, he's decided he's realized he's gone the wrong way. Let's get out of his way. Nick. But yeah, it's like those critic
I don't think we're alone.
Oh, you should have stayed gone. Cannot let them hold us up.
Done and done.
Could you not get in front of me?
That shouldn't be too much trouble.
Ow! Motherfucker.
But it's like, it's one of those things that yeah, let me rechat. So there's a difference between plot hole and poorly written. Plot hole is setting up a story element, then just dropping it. That's what a plot hole is. It doesn't mean something unexplained. Just learn from the MST3 intro. Just sit back and relax. Exactly. Even the freaking song, you know, it's like... it's just a show. Just relax. But it's like, for some reason, you know, that kind of modern movie critic kind of, for some reason, has told everyone to not suspend your disbelief anymore. Like, suspension of disbelief was always, you know, kind of key in watching all kinds of movies. And now it's like, apparently you're just not allowed to do that. And no one suspends their disbelief anymore, and so everything, you know, everything's a plot hole, and a plot hole is a bad thing in the movie, and it's just enjoy it. Just sit back and relax and enjoy a fucking film. I always, it's like, I always hate going to see a movie and then thinking, oh god, I really liked this movie. Now I'm gonna hear on the internet 20 reasons why I'm stupid for liking it. And they'll be like, oh, but this part was really bad. And I'll go, no, that part was really good. Check my Discord later, okay. Live Action Beauty and the Beast was an attempt to answer 20 years of armchair plot analysis of a magical Disney animated movie. And we see what came of that. I've never seen it. I don't want to. No one made a crater like Gaston. It's kind of like, is the newest Ghostbusters out yet? Like Afterlife or whatever it's called. Is that actually out already? Because I've been hearing conflicting things on if it's out.
We never used this wing. Nobody's been in here for decades. There's no telling what we'll run into.
The reason I say it's conflicting, because I've heard some people say it's not out, but I've heard some people say they've seen it and say it's just not good. Because it kind of did that thing where it was, you know, instead of taking good elements, it was trying to be that nostalgia kick and then just did it horribly. But I can't confirm that because, like I say, I don't know if it's out. It's not worth it. Basically, imagine the animated version with all the joy removed, a flat color palette, and actual plot holes like a book that can teleport you anywhere. Well, that's Myst. So they've added Myst. It's just Beauty and the Beast. Now Belle has to spend the next 8 years inside another world trying to solve a puzzle before she can teleport elsewhere. Well, see, that's what makes me mad, that if it turns out the newest Ghostbusters really is bad, it's like, well, why didn't you continue the 2016 version? Because I'm going to go on record and say I loved that one.
Locked up in here. And I bet it was just as bad before the war.
I love the 2016 Ghostbusters.
Not exactly the pushover that we were promised.
Well, fewer people left in the gang. For us, right?
Yeah, you're right. Hey, let me work it out again.
You dumb asshole. I should shoot you myself. Increase my share by a little bit more.
Hey, quit kidding around. You're kidding, right?
Yeah, of course. I'm just kidding.
They're walking away. This didn't end up in Silent Hill. Now there's a movie I like. It's not really faithful to the game series at all, but it was actually quite a good movie. To me it was. I can see that one definitely not being to taste though.
Hear about B-Town Brewery? Seems Tower Tom.
You were one of those, new Ghostbusters bad, then you realized you were being a shit.
Real. Everybody knows
So
that.
some good news, finally.
I hear you. And now we gotta make sure we ain't next. So just stay alert.
Plus, can you have a lesbian reawakening? Because come on, Holtzman.
Stay calm. Wasn't your fault. You did what you had to do. Juice. We killed Joe the other day. For no reason. Laughing about it, too. Can't keep doing this forever. One last haul, and I'll call it quits.
Ghostbusters 2016 would be great as a side story.
It's taking them so long. I hate this place.
I don't see why it couldn't be what it was.
Think you can hide?
Like it was good.
Not here to cause any trouble.
Going to be hard to stop thanks to the serum.
No mercy.
Holy shit, Jack. Jesus. He's got some moves. I mean, I can understand people not liking the movie,
This is my
but
property. You are trespassing.
the reasons people gave for not liking
asshole.
the movie.
I think they're gonna have to forfeit their deposit.
You all right there? Anyway, I know that's a film that we're not supposed to talk about because that activates everyone.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Yes.
This won't take long.
Ugh.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Rock and roll Martian.
No sign of him now. That's Come on, it's over. They must have run off. You can relax. I'll fucking relax or I'm ready to fucking relax. Got it? I got it. I got it. Jesus. Why are you always in such a bad mood? Whatever you say.
Concerned about that everlasting wet spot there. snacks stuffed under the mattress. I'm not gonna take the pillows. They mess up my factory. No joke. You have a headcanon idea. Jesus, Nick. If I were able to reboot Real Ghostbusters cartoon, it'd roll the OG, Extreme, and 2016 into one continuity. So we could have, like, Ghostbuster verse. It activates anyone faster than that Gem movie made around the same time. I've completely forgot about that movie. I forgot it existed. I guess that tells you something, though. I said this in Nellie's stream last night. But I saw this quote on Facebook. Because I still... Or Meta. Is it Meta now? I just browse it because that's the only way I can contact my mother. That someone said that plot holes are just where fans keep their fan fiction. And I thought, you know what? It really is. Because how much glorious fan fiction has spawned from those gaps in a story.
Nothing there now.
On edge. Need another bottle.
Trying to hide that tea set from me. Oh, you're down there now. Follows your idea of 3 seasons, book ended by the movies. OG, we're talking... With OG, are we talking here? The one with the gorilla? It'll be Facebook forever. Yeah, most everyone forgot about the movie. It was only around in theaters for a week and buried 2 movies, and by most fans of the material. Yeah, now that I think about it, I vaguely remember hearing about it. And then, yeah, that was it. Just never heard about it again. Which things like that make me so happy when, like, you know, the Pony movie is actually good.
Guess I'll go check that out. Shit! Lost him. Ah, ain't scared yet.
Hang on, I need these rib cages.
Good guys win again.
Did you just take down Jack again?
What was that?
Well, that was your friend turning into a
Did you
puddle.
hear that?
Scared. Just like a little... This is bullshit.
Why does it sound like he's right there? Yeah, that's definitely Nick running. That's what that shaking is.
There you are. What you assholes keep coming?
What if it turns out that that raider out there is actually the person playing the game? See, they're playing their own protagonist story.
Where'd the little bitch go?
So they want me for the loot.
I question the therapeutic value of a place like this.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, keep running.
Help me. Oh. It's spelled out in chalk. Like actual chalk pieces. I'm gonna leave it. Don't you dare.
Morons out front just let you walk right in. If I find you,
Slinked off, huh?
putting a fucking
Don't worry.
bullet in your head.
I'll be
I don't
waiting.
care if you're already dead.
They come.
Dead already.
And that's how you do it.
That one's fishing in the toilet.
Disappearing act, huh?
So is that... Spare rib cage would be useful in the body shoot. We haven't been back to the body shoot in so long.
Why not get it over with? Shit. Must have scared him off.
Guy in the background at the same time. Oh. Alright, let me just get by you guys. It's alright. It's party time.
What the hell was that?
Hell yeah.
You're getting paranoid.
Don't do it. Freaking Mario. What do you think you're, Chris Pratt? Jesus. Where's Chris? I thought everyone was joking when they said he was going to be voicing Garfield as well. I'm like, well, that's weird because there isn't going to be a new Garfield movie. Because no way in hell. Do I accept a timeline?
Tough gal throws a punch. A smart gal never needs to.
You don't have to worry about me.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I spooked a guy through the wall somehow. Still don't know how I do that.
I know you're here.
This place could give a mutant nightmares.
Take the move!
For God's sake, how many of these bastards are there?
We can do this the easy way.
Don't shoot me.
We can do this the easy way.
What do you want from me?
God, I love how it just landed right on the neck. That's a trick there. I guess it was a hat trick.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
This pumpkin cutout, guys, always unnerved you. Someone on Twitter said Chris Pratt signed the weirdest deal with the devil.
Come on, this is the only way down.
That's a crazy hat, though, is it?
Over here.
Prospector's hat.
Let's go. Over
Why
here.
crouching.
Let's go.
Got it.
Over here.
Hat trick.
Let's go.
Hello? I'm suddenly in the elevator by myself. Oh, there we go. Interesting fact, you can't quick save in here. Now it can.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
I want to rethink that series of words there. I might be a literalist. Sit here.
I doubt all this was for rehabilitation.
That's it.
All those assholes upstairs, and they still can't stop these
Idiots
parents
are
from
trying to shut
barging in
down
here.
the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
You worthless maggots, hurry!
You've almost got it. That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Yeah, I'll get there.
That's it. Just keep turning it counterclockwise.
Not sure what we're talking about anymore.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
You get this open, everybody gets ahead of the juice.
Fun fact, mosquitoes
I'll
use
be
your blood to
happy
help
to
make
show
their
you how
eggs,
to
which
get
makes you
more of
1/3 their
the
parent.
serum.
Yeah.
As soon as you let me
I've heard
out
that.
of here. That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
They're almost through. Get that door open!
I'm opening the main
Your
door.
men upstairs
Hurry.
don't seem to have
Abremlin
given
field
much
is down.
use. Apparently, even the simplest task was beyond your capabilities. That's it. I can feel my strength returning. Now, I will finally be free.
There's still one more. I just need a moment to enter the failsafe codes. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switch the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing.
There we go.
Open this door and let me out.
If you don't set the generator soon, he'll free himself and then we're all dead. Don't listen to him. Do not let him out.
Wait, so which thing did I have to do?
As soon as you set the Abremlin generators, I can end this.
Pinky plushie in there is very... Is there a Pinky plushie in there?
Hurry. His powers are returning.
Do the right
Or
thing.
just in here?
Let me out of here.
Let me out. I am the
Please,
great Varelli.
just open
Let
the
me
door.
out.
He's lying. Do not listen to him. This is what he does.
I didn't see a Pinky
Surely
plushie.
You can see that.
Maybe I just zipped it real quick. Anyway.
Do not listen to him. This
Hi.
is what he does. Surely you can see that. You fool.
Ah, at long last, you did the right thing. You'll see.
Father, don't do this.
Too late, Jack. Why don't you wait there so that we can have that little chat that's so long overdue?
Get away while you can.
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And all the rest of them.
How long have you been locked up in here?
My loving son trapped me here in the year of our Lord, 1898, so, almost 400 years. I think you were about to agree to helping me kill Jack and the rest of my traitorous kin, yes?
Say I do help you kill Jack and the rest of your family. What's in it for me?
What Jack stole from me, I will give to you freely. The gift of immortality. But first, I have some unfinished business to deal with.
There is zero chance a
With
capitalist
your
would
help,
pass that
I
up.
trust. Meet me at Cabot House. I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate.
Oh, he's run. There is zero chance a capitalist wouldn't immediately take that offer.
Excellent.
So much knowledge was lost
Let's
when
go.
the bombs hit. Good to see someone trying to bring it back.
Got plenty of stuff in here. You could just lock his family up. You suspect Jeff Bezos would try to pull Brad Burton. I mean, we're trying to corner all markets, you know, in the wasteland. We're trying to conquer the wasteland. So we take the capitalist approach. What can make me the most money? What are the best prospects for making a whole lot of moolah? Add microtransactions to my settlement. We call that taxes. Although I suppose the shops would then be considered microtransactions. You still have to pay tax. Okay, let's save.
Who's there? Have you lost your mind? Why did you release Lorenzo?
Is Lorenzo here yet?
No, of course not, or we'd all be dead already. Now answer the question. Why did you free him?
You were just keeping him prisoner to keep yourselves alive.
That's a lie. I worked for centuries to find a way to cure him. But he doesn't want to be cured. He likes what he's become.
Hold on there, Jack. She has a point. Your story about curing Lorenzo has never quite added up.
What are you doing, Edward?
I'd just like to hear what she has to say. She's talked to Lorenzo. I never have. You're saying you think Jack's been lying about Lorenzo all this time?
Let's see.
Yes, Lorenzo doesn't seem crazy to me. Although he's understandably pretty pissed off.
Well, goddamn. I guess you have some explaining to do, Jack.
You can't seriously doubt me, Edward. After all I've done for you?
Oh my...
Ah, you're all here. Good.
How did you get in here?
Why so surprised? This is my house, after all. I like what you've done with the place.
Lorenzo, thank God you finally escaped. Jack just wouldn't listen.
Ooh.
You know I would never.
You have all betrayed me, kept me a prisoner, and fed off me like vampires to prolong your pathetic, worthless lives. That is now over. Your time is up.
Please, Lorenzo, it wasn't me. It was Jack. Oh God, no!
What the hell is happening there? Oh, wow.
This place is more a museum than a home.
Well, that's done. Thank you for your assistance.
I didn't do this for nothing.
Don't worry. You will find I always keep my promises.
Nice.
Here is your reward. I will provide you with a lifetime supply, as needed. But remember, this is my gift to you. I will give you another vial when you need it, for your own use only. Do not sell it, or throw it away. After business, pleasure. Help yourself to a drink if you like. Jack seems to have done very well for himself, despite everything. As for myself, I can see that I have a lot to learn. Things have changed while I've been locked away. This new world seems to be one of limitless possibilities for people of our talents and inclinations.
More like a mausoleum it is now.
I can see that we're gonna get along just fine.
Oh, I knew that from the first moment I saw you in that cell. I knew you would understand why freeing me was the right thing to do.
Nice. Where's the other person, though? He's got a Zeta gun.
Excuse me.
It's a damn shame things had to end like this.
Thanks for backing me up. I never thought you'd turn on Jack like that.
I've had my doubts about the Lorenzo situation for a long time. You may not realize, I've been working for the Cabot since before the Great War. I never met Lorenzo, of course. He was already locked up in Parsons when I came on board, so I've had to take Jack's word for everything the whole time. And I won't lie, I had a good situation here, and I didn't want to rock the boat. I don't know if it was the right decision or not, but what's done is done.
You didn't owe Jack anything. You were an employee, nothing more.
Well, I don't know about that. But I'd given him plenty of loyalty over the years without getting much respect in return. Well, no point in hanging around here any longer. I'm done with the Cabots. I'm starting to think backing you up was a mistake. A bit late for second thoughts, though.
Hey.
Ah, my friend. Good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Are you really over 400 years old?
Yes, I truly am. Although since I spent almost 4 centuries of that locked in a tiny room, I have spent most of my time exploring my own mind, as it were. Did you need something else?
Gods above, her head just went pop. Her head got just boom.
I was curious about the ancient artifact you always wear.
Jack spent so many futile years trying to understand this. I could have told him everything he wanted to know. Through it, I commune with the ancient minds that founded our civilization. Whether they live within it, or it communicates with them through time or space, or whether it simply holds their memories, I don't know. What I do know is that it has widened my horizons beyond the tiny scope granted to normal men. I spent my long captivity exploring the memories of the ancients, their arts and sciences, their philosophy and worldview. Was there anything else?
I need more serum.
When you've used what I gave you, I will be glad to provide another vial. Are we done?
Never mind.
So what does this serum do? Is it aid? Because it was marked as quest, but maybe it's not anymore. Holy shit. Plus 5 strength, damage resistance 50, and completely... Is that removes rads? Yeah, I guess so. Lorenzo would be a prophet in Nuka World. Especially with the hubologist, you're right. Alright, well. I can take the stuff in here now, but I don't think I'm gonna. If there's anything I particularly want. Come on, guys. You knocked the lamp right off the table. Look at the mess the kitchen's in. This place is in a state.
Got it.
Oh yeah, the fat man. Well, yeah, what's the Zeta gun? Takes gamma rounds, does not a lot of damage. Well, he's not coming back for it. refilled the water.
You can probably put the gun away. I think we're safe here.
I don't think I have my gun out. Ah, yes. Jet in the icebox. Check the wiki, and the rads is misleading. Just removes like 16 rads a minute for an hour. Ah, I see. It ups rads, though, eventually killing, depending on how much health they have. Oh yeah, the Zeta gun. Do you want to clean this? That's just in the carpet. We'll drink to that, though. Didn't I already have this? I did.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU
Another
sharp.
Zeta gun. Couldn't get in here before.
Seems like an awful advanced setup for a
How did she get in here? What the shit? Did she like hold? Was this a thing situation here where she lost her head, then with the gun in her teeth, she just started hopping up the stairs? Okay, I've been up here. I haven't been back in these hallways. Those stains will never come out. So yeah, we're going with the Cabot's die, canonically. We took the capitalist approach. We can live forever. Thursday, 8th of February, 1894. Off Cape Cod, aboard SS Wakeful. I'm finally away. Imogen and Wilhelmina came to see me off. Imogen begging me not to go, as usual. Poor girl. She takes these partings hard. Jack wasn't there, of course. He thinks I'm making a laughingstock of the whole family with these expeditions. Has no time for what he calls ancient superstitions. No matter, this time I'll return with proof that even Jack will not be able to deny. Saturday, 10th February 1894, in the Atlantic aboard SS Wakeful. The weather is fine and the captain promises a quick crossing to Lisbon. The red tape involved in organizing this expedition tried my patience almost to the breaking point, but I'm sure it was better to obtain the necessary permits from the Omani authorities through the State Department. I can only hope that my sheaf of documents and ready cash will be enough to placate the local governor when I arrive. Wednesday, 21st February, 1894. In the Western Mediterranean aboard SS Wakeful. So far, so good. Uneventful crossing. Metternich is waiting for us in Lisbon, with the welcome news that he has perfected his electrical sensing apparatus, which is now safely on board in its crates. If it works as he claims, this may save us weeks or even months of excavation work. Monday, 5th of March, 1894. Suez, Egypt. Still waiting to finish hiring our team of diggers. I am beside myself with impatience to be on my way. We are so close now, but I know from long experience that we will have better luck with an experienced Egyptian team than relying on the locals. Wednesday, 14th of March. Salaha, Oman. At last, we docked yesterday, have been unloading at a feverish pace. Any more delays and we'll be in danger of having to postpone until the summer heat has passed. Friday 16th. We're on our way. Nothing more stands in my way but the impenetrable desert and the secrets of the ages. Ha! I welcome those challenges. They seem like child's play after the endless delays and paper-shuffling bureaucrats I've had to overcome to get here. Thursday, 29th of March. We have reached the spot without incidents, some superstitious grumbling from our local guide, which I take to be a good sign. Together, we see if Metternich's apparatus works. If not, we begin digging in the traditional way. 30th of March. Metternich's apparatus has been bulky, sand in its delicate workings, no doubt, but he has obtained a favorable reading in a depression to the south. Heat during the day is tremendous. We set to work tomorrow and see what we see. April 2nd. Nothing yet at the southern depression. Metternich swears that it wasn't a false reading. 2 more days and then I'll have to begin a search grid across the whole site, as disappointing as that will be. Tuesday, 3rd of April. Success! Late this afternoon, the diggers struck worked stone, apparently the edge of a large circular structure. More trouble from the guide. The wisdom of not hiring the diggers locally, now even more apparent as they pay little attention to him. Friday, April 6th. I'm now convinced that we have found Ubar itself. We've uncovered several fragmentary inscriptions with runes that match the ancient texts. We've made excellent progress clearing part of what appears to be a monumental plaza. Wednesday, April 18th. All work has stopped. Sandstorm, one of the worst I've ever experienced. We're huddled in our tents in the lee of one of the largest large outcroppings. I must hope to ride it out. The darkness is complete, although it's been morning. Sandstorm, tea party. Friday, 20th of April. Sandstorm continues for a 3rd day. Nothing like anyone has ever seen. The guide is becoming very troublesome. Some of the diggers are beginning to listen to his wild tales of ancient curses and forbidden secrets. Even the normally phlegmatic Metternich is beginning to show signs of cracking under the strain. 21st of April. The sandstorm is over, but 2 weeks of work has been undone. The area we cleared is now buried under several feet of new sand. The guide disappeared in the night. I won't miss him, but the diggers are even more unsettled. May 3rd. We've located what must be the foundations of the Great Temple.
That's why.
So far, nothing but stone and rubble. But something must have survived, whether getting worse by the day. Metternich talking again of resuming work in the winter, but I won't hear of it. Not when we're this close. Sunday, May 13th. I must record everything while it's fresh in my mind, although it's hard to concentrate with the crown right here in front of me. It's almost unbelievable to me that I hold in my hands an artifact so clearly not made by any human civilization. But let me set down how it happened as clearly as I can. We had worked for at least a week to clear the shaft beneath the Great Temple. Even the diggers had caught the excitement. When we hit solid stone, a cyclopean series of blocks, as it turned out, obstructing the tunnel, clearly deliberately sealed by its builders. We almost despaired of getting through. 3 days of laborious pickwork. I wouldn't risk explosives here of all places, then break through into darkness. I was first in. The dust of ages covered everything. Clearly a burial crypt, sarcophagus at one end of the chamber. We lifted the lid, and inside, even I fell to my knees in shock. The diggers that were helping us fled. Metternich is white-faced. I feared he was having a heart attack. Luckily, no. We'll make a full catalog of the tomb in the morning. I ordered it sealed up overnight. Not that I really believe any of the diggers would dare enter it again, but better safe than sorry. I removed only the crown, reverently, without disturbing the body or any of the other artifacts. And so, vindication. The crown awaits, gleaming as if newly made, although I know it's older than any human artifact ever uncovered. Later. I now know that this city's name was not Ubar. It was this building, not a temple, and what was beneath it was not a crypt. I have so much to learn, and so much to teach Wilhelmina and Jack and Imogen. When we return, we will return together. Monday, May 14th. Metternich was extremely surprised to see me wearing the crown this morning, and he tried to argue with me when I ordered the men to bury everything we've uncovered. It doesn't matter now. The sandstorms will erase all evidence that we were ever here long before anyone can stumble across the site again, and the city's location is now safe with me until I can return and uncover more of her secrets when I am ready. Ooh, that's it. We'll take that.
Hell yeah.
Permanently inflict 2% limb damage. Now things are just on the floor. I'll take stuff in drawers because it doesn't disturb the visual appeal. Plus I'll take Nuka. Squire's backpack. I already have one of those. Pretty sure. It's a different. It's the same. I'm gonna take it. I think it's the same stats as the one I'm wearing. Increases wearer's overall carry capacity, but -1. Oh, plus 55, -1 agility. I'm gonna get rid of it then. We don't need it. Oh lordy! Ugh. Wait, she was. How is she riding in this terminal in 1968? Another unwanted gift from my loving brother. Still, might be interesting to play around with. I'm trying to remember when personal PCs came out. I don't actually remember. This whole computer thing turned out to be more interesting than I thought. I've been learning a lot from various BBSs. Jack's been griping about some mistake he made in setting up his terminal, so I poked around until I found the file. It would be simple to fix it for him, but not nearly as much fun as watching him try to solve it on his own. The divergences with post-World War II. Yeah, true. Was playing around with some new ideas and it hit upon a good gag. I wonder how long it will take Jack to figure it out. 1984. Went to see father again. I just showed up at the Parsons and was threatened to make a scene until Jack finally agreed to let me go down. I don't know why I keep going. Father puts on quite an act for me, but I know it's not really him. Not since he got back from his trip wearing that horrible crown. I keep hoping that somehow he'll come back, that I'll see even a glimmer of the real person again. Maybe Jack will eventually succeed. As annoying as he can be, I can't deny he's very smart. I went off the serum for a whole month. I thought I could stick with it this time. But when you actually see yourself getting older by the day, and you know you can fix it, it's hard to give up youth and beauty voluntarily. I bet most people couldn't do it. if they had the choice. Apparently the Robco techs don't even know about how their own systems work. I mean, it's just a simple bat file in the root directory of the database server, for crying out loud. Hardly the hack of the century or anything. It's in 2075, 2076. Things are going just from bad to worse. The things Robert tells me, most people don't even know how bad it is. And here we sit, safe in our little Cabot family bubble of privilege. I tried to talk to Jack about it, but he's in his own world as usual. I doubt he even knows what year it is. And Mother, don't even get me started. Her whole life is a state of denial. I know this is insane to even think, but maybe this is for the best. You'd think I could just get a gun or some poison if I really wanted to end it for myself. But I can never be that deliberate. How selfish must I be to think that I need the world to end as a way for me to get out of killing myself? Well, we finally released her. 2077. It's happening. I think a bomb must have hit somewhere near. Power is out all over. As far as we can see from here, the emergency power is still on in the house, but not for long. Edward and Jack went to try to get Parsons' priorities to get to Parsons' priorities. You see? Jack left Anders in charge here. He seems competent enough, but there's something about the way he's been looking since it happened that I don't like. I'd better get back to Mother. I got the power back on again. Things are very bad, but I would never admit this to anyone, but this is the most fun I've had since I can remember. I'm not bored anymore. Maybe this is how most people feel all the time. I really can't remember how I felt before the serum. Oh, and Anders is dead. I killed him. No one can believe it. 2 days after Jack left, he decided that Cabot House belonged to him, and Mother and I would have to leave. I can't really blame him. I mean, it was the end of the world. I'm not sure most employment agreements cover that, but he made the mistake of underestimating me. He didn't know how fast I was or how strong. I would have just made him leave, but he decided to fight. Probably better that way. One less person out there. Who knows about what we have here? We haven't heard from Jack for a week. He and Edward made it to Parsons at least. Jack radioed when they arrived. Tried to be cheerful as usual, put on a happy face for Emogene. But who really knows if they're going to manage? At least Edward is with him. If anyone can get through this, it's Edward. Jack made it back, finally. He says Edward is very sick from radiation. He left him at Parsons. I don't think he expects him to live. I'm not sure why neither of us is sick. I was out for quite a lot, now that I think about it. Maybe another of the many benefits of Jack's magic serum. I'll have to thank Father the next time I see him. 89. It turns out that eventually, even the apocalypse can get boring. Jack and Edward are too good at keeping us safe. It looks like the Cabot family is immune from the end of the world, just like everything else. We just shrug it off and keep on going. Just like we always have. Sometimes I'm very pleased about that. It makes me feel incredibly superior. Sometimes it makes me really, really sad. Most of the time, it's just boring as hell. 2120. I've stopped even telling anyone where I'm going. The world isn't as dangerous as Jack says. There are still people out there living their lives like they always have. I guess more of them are willing to kill you now, but that's probably just because they can. I always got the feeling that plenty of people would have liked to see us dead before. They just couldn't get away with it. 2251. I don't know how Jack keeps himself busy day after day. You'd think... goodness, this is a lot of rating. You'd think he would realize that it was hopeless by now, after all these years and years. Maybe he is just going through the motions the way I am? Or maybe he stopped trying to cure Father. I mean, what happens after, to us? I'm the only one that's ever tried to go without the serum. Maybe Jack and Mother think they could just give it up, but I think they're fooling themselves. And that's it. Ugh, God. I'm like half dizzy from reading all that. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Alright, well, good luck to you.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty.
So what quest do we have now?
The Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
Jasmine, chamomile.
I like going to the bottom of my list and seeing what I have. We've actually done like most of the stuff we can in miscellaneous for now.
Be still, sweet shroud. I removed that
Still working on that.
slug,
We still
but
need to
you're
do
sick with
that.
fever and
Let's do
still
that.
suffering.
Because we still haven't actually finished this.
All right.
Okay, so we need to go roughly there. Nowhere around here is really cleared. I mean, yeah, we're doing kind of questing story bits at this point, just because, like, I can't think of what else to build at the moment. I was trying to think if we could maybe make something weird with, like, the Contraptions DLC or something, but I can't think of anything.
Not exactly subtle, pal.
We are the best.
Something out there. There you are.
There's definitely some stuff out this way we haven't explored. Let's see some... Or we could just go to Finch Farm, because why not? This place again?
Butler on the warpath. Couldn't just walk away.
This place is so heavily fortified. The last time there was yeah, see, look. Every time, I just come here and sit and let it sort itself out. Love how Finch Farm is always under attack, yet I have to do nothing. It's not fortified enough, I know. Alright, back here. Just keep dropping turrets down. You guys back again?
Oh shit. Appreciate the big target.
Crap, I took out a lot of them.
This ought to be good.
I don't have to headshot these guys like on my zombie run.
Even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Don't know if I've been in here or not. this is a place for the railroad, I think. We gotta get you out of that power armor. Go towards the quest or go towards an unexplored area? I'm gonna go towards the unexplored area. Heck, die. Consumer electronics. Where's this on the map? It's near Covenant. Okay. Everything starts out deactivated in here. Wow.
I feel like we're really making a difference out here.
Hell, it wasn't even I always find those a bit weird because it's like it's a locked door that needs the terminal to open, but the terminal's not locked either, so it's just an extra step to open the door.
Bingo.
Nice. Demo mode, server status, note from management. I don't understand what's so hard about this. All I'm asking you to do is turn off the military protocols for the robot shipment we got in last night so we can put them on demo mode in the store. How hard can that be? You know, the computers? Are you too busy reading comics and playing games? Grow up and be a team player. Oh man. How sad is it this man is playing video games and watching porn? You want to activate demo mode? That stupid news article yesterday. Senator disappointed to find out men play video games and watch porn. Somebody's upset he wasted his young life. Sun Scorcher info packet. Turn the Sun Scorcher info to Gremlin. What? God damn. When you've been playing this game so long and have had outstanding quests that you're just like, what was this even about? just like doing this. God, Nick. Working on a puzzle now, Brony Gamer?
Sweet.
Is that my girlfriend? Yeah, she's home. She's coming to take Sparrow to the vet. These are little Weezer. Would activate the demo mode, but I know exactly what happens when I do. And that's my weight limit. Jack's awake. I heard Sparrow. My girlfriend's here, sorry. I heard Sparrow earlier, but he's gone quiet, which actually kind of worried me for briefly. You alright? It's like suddenly now when I don't hear him whizzing, I'm worried. You gotta go? Okay, Brony Gamer, have a good one. Poor Sparrow. Wait, I let myself get turned around. Damn it.
Nice.
I had to sit there and wonder for just a moment, was that the sound of one of my rats crunching food, or was that the sound of Sparrow? It's sad when you can't tell. It was both, actually. One of them's eating. Thing of it is, last time this happened, they pretty much put him on the strongest antibiotics they could really do. But we're just like, why doesn't he tamp it down for good? You can't cure him, unfortunately. It's something they're born with. It just flares up. And for some reason, it keeps flaring up in him. Could be stress. I know they say stress can bring it out, especially if they have a lot of cage stress, which makes sense with Bullet constantly kind of being a bully, which again we're dealing with in about 10 days. he's gonna get neutered. So maybe in combination with Bullet getting neutered, maybe it can help calm him down. And then he won't have another flare-up. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just, yeah, pretty much. It was pretty much as of last night. He was just kind of just constant. This morning with how bad he was sounding, like, well, we can't hold off any longer. Heard it. Where is it? Again, there's a safe in here. Disable military protocols. Dear asshole, I quit. Cooper. Suck on it, Felix. I didn't know there was a safe in here. I hate when I don't see these things and it's the computer that tells me that they exist. Alright, do we just want to turn everything on? Can't through here.
That's it.
I thought there was a back room, or am I just missing it? I think I'm thinking of a different building. Well, let's go downstairs and activate demo mode.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered.
Nick is having fun up there.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Where'd they go?
I'm starting to get angry. You would not like me when I'm angry.
Can I still?
You are about to
Oh, hang on.
be introduced to the U.S. Army.
Well, good luck to you. Probably wouldn't stand up there, Heather. You know, you do.
Say your prayers, because you're gonna die.
Did you kill all the other robots? Okay, well that deals with that place.
Heads up. I've heard some weird things about this place. Keep your eyes open.
Heather, you were right. We can find a bed somewhere. Definitely some shit going down. Oh, I'm a bit turned around here. Bodyguard? Oh yeah, that's the guy we're after. So nice to be able to see.
What was that?
I saw.
Man, there's a war going down somewhere. We'll take finds. Well, gotta leave our calling card. It's just holotape.
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claimed the hits. Northy, St. John wants you to keep up the recruiting efforts. We need
find more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the Shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
Yes.
But seriously, I want like a bed or something so I can freaking see there. Might not let me though. Gotta deal with this war that's going on. Was it Rust Devils? Oh, it is. Freaking minigun.
Something out
Jump. There we go. My poor Ratty. Can you hear that? That's him. That's the noise he makes. Oh. Where's the other one?
Someone's coming. Guess we're not alone.
Good luck, Sparrow.
You're in for it now.
There we go. Is he dead? I just want to be able to see. Circled back around. Apparently that's not a real bed. really haven't the slightest clue where I actually am. We'll just sit at this computer. Chair here. Let's quick save before I do that again. Or not. Nope, can't do that, I guess. Why is it so hard to, like, make it not night? It's like I either can't sleep because there's enemies nearby, the bed's not real, or the chair doesn't function. Come on, let's head to wherever this unexplored marker is. Something in here.
Oh, hell no! You're gonna make the perfect.
Boy. Did he just kill himself with a grenade? Oh, I did that. Trip the door. Try to sit in this chair. They're just trying to make it daylight. Alright. Now that I can heckin' see. Building. Is that it? Oh. Shit, that's a lot of them.
What's that?
Cambridge Crater.
You got guts.
my time.
Actually hiding?
Sticking around here is a real quick way to learn, then lose an extra limb. Well, what have we here?
Is there anything here other than that box? Alright, that marks that off then. So where do we go? Find Kent. Nuke the Brotherhood of Steel, we'll get there. I'm trying to figure out when we'll initiate Far Harbor.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
We actually have 2 quests here. Because there's the Silver Shroud and there's the main quest line.
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about it.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Irma.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
I'm actually here for Kent. But can I not do it because I've now got 2 conflicting quests?
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
I think that might be what's happening.
Hey, Irma.
Don't let Nick spend too much time with Amari down in that lab of hers. I'll start to get jealous.
Okay, I think we can't do this while we've got to do this. All right. Well, we'll quick save, see what happens.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Doctor, it's time for you to reverse death itself.
What?
I wouldn't have put it quite that way, but it's true. We need a dead man's memories. Guy named Kellogg.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Igor, fetch me the brain!
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
How much of the brain do you need, exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Here for Mr. Valentine.
She's downstairs.
Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let
I
the
need
big
you to keep
metal
talking to me,
softy
Mr.
hurt
Valentine.
yourself, all right?
Any slight change
Don't
in your
let Nick
cognitive
spend
functions
too
could
much
be
time with
dire.
Amari down in
Are
that
you
lab.
feeling any different?
I'll start
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Good luck, Nick. The animation's actually really good, the whole getting into the lounger and everything. It's not just they didn't just he pops in or anything. Alright, let's do this.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Ah! Visual nuke!
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
So apparently...
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
So apparently every speedrunner hates this part, because apparently no one has ever found a way to shortcut this.
You are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
That makes it official, folks. Final vote.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's gonna take some getting...
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good
These aren't
boy.
ponies.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Why didn't you get the...
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter. No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the She. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
Shoved it right in his dick. Are you kidding me? Out of all the places, too, that would be the safest. You can't... Okay, this is the inherent problem with the whole damn settlement attack system. I literally can't do anything about this.
I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
No, really, Bethesda, what am I meant to do?
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
See if there's a mod to stop it. Stop those when you're not there. Yeah, I keep meaning to look for something like that, 'cause...
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Plus Red Rocket, that's where all of my companions are. Nobody is gonna survive that.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
You decided to...
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured...
Like how kind Kellogg is for narrating his own memories for us.
Bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Guys, blinking.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
We'll go prep lunch, which means be waffling. Okay, have a good one, Nelly.
Is it all almost? Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him. Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once. I'm not giving you Sean!
Took out a robot's more flimsy than a battle droid. Clearly you were blessed.
Get out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really bad this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your... The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Well, it's difficult to stand next to him if he just does that.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
We'll have to, because I gotta go protect Red Rocket.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around. What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue? If we found him...
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck.
Looked like you were having a tough time in that memory pod.
Oh, it's you.
Hope you're feeling okay.
Oh, sugar. I told Kent all that hero stuff was going to get you both killed. Oh, God.
Okay, now she triggered.
What happened to Kent? Where is he?
They took him. Raiders, nothing but bloodlust in their eyes. We couldn't stop them. When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
Okay, where'd Nick go? Fine.
On it. There's something in my way. Roger that. Damn it. I'm stuck on something. On it.
No, Heather.
On it. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Okay. We gotta get outside so we can fast travel. Hey, Nick.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
Well, I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Holy fuck. Do you think some part of Kellogg might be alive inside Valentine?
You know that whole business with Doc Amari and Kellogg's memories? It got me thinking. It's just there's still some Nick Valentine history I've been wanting to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Hang on. Follow bot happening.
You don't mean to tell me he used that radiation to...
That's right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter, safe and sound, ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent, and Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, are you in?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police Evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston Police Evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one. It's probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
Okay, wow, a lot of things just unlocked here. Because we could actually do Curie's next. Finish her companion thing. But we need to go to Red Rocket real fast, because it's weirdly under attack. You love Curie. I love, if they use the same model, I like the pony model they gave her. I don't so much like the human model they give her in this one. But I like the pony model they gave her. If it's still the same.
do this. This is gonna be a piece of cake.
It's dark as shit and I can't see anything. What the hell is wrong with your hair?
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Okay.
To the living, not the spoils.
Yeah, like the super mutant had any chance whatsoever. All my companions here save a few. That's wild. Got in that forest mod. That makes like forest everywhere. This place is lush. Still need to deal with you. Okay. So, alright, we need to listen to that radio station, which I might not be able to hear it from here. No, I gotta get it back to Good Neighbor. Human face seems like a dozen other settlers. I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really, they're after... Why? What is with this raider shit that's in all the places that are absolutely impenetrable? No raider is going to succeed at Red Rocket. No raider was going to succeed at Finch Farm. And no raider is going to succeed at Vault 88. What the shit? Bethesda, your raider attack system is borked. Hi, cow. Like, nobody's attacking this place. And also, this is the worst place to attack because there's no telling where they're actually coming from.
Who wants some beige pills? How about
Last time there was an attack on this vault, we had to, like... Oh, they're at the front entrance, it sounds like. Let's close this then.
We might need some more,
How did that guy get in? Wait. Why are you being attacked?
Made it. This time.
The hell? God, this has happened again. So the vases don't like to go in. There's probably some actually spawned under the floor here. Are we clear? No. I have so many settlements that aren't actually protected at all. It's like they're all coming after the super heavily fortified ones. I guess to be fair, they would think that, yeah, maybe there's good stuff in here. Didn't actually break my turrets like I thought you might. You.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Nadine. Most people call me Death Nadine. I think. I wouldn't know, because I'm deaf. Little war wound I got from the Legion, you see? I don't know what people out here heard about everything that happened out west. Anyway, I was in the NCR military before they discharged me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's true.
How are you reading my lips?
Lieutenant, and I loved my job. Bringing order to the waste, building civilization again. What more could you hope for? Until Kaiser came dicking about with his boys. They were evil sons of bitches if I ever saw any. So here I was, leading my supply convoy to Hoover Dam, when the Legion suddenly hit us. Don't look at me like that. Of course I varied my route. I'm not stupid. I guess they just got lucky. Anyway, we beat them off easily enough. Only a few casualties, and only one ammo transport lost. Unfortunately, it blew up right next to me. Gave me this nice scar and took my hearing. NCR brass said I was a hero, and then discharged me. Discharged. Can you believe it? Just because I'd gone deaf. They didn't even know if my hearing loss was permanent. It's permanent. But they didn't know that, so, anyway. I may have given the captain the finger, and the major, and the colonel. So, good news, I'm available for new job opportunities. What's that? You weren't listening, and you want me to repeat the entire story?
No.
Okay. You should really listen this time. So,
wait.
I was lieutenant in the NCR military. I'm just messing with you. Of course you heard me, right? So, as I was saying,
I like her.
I was out of the NCR army, but being a soldier is all I know. So, I decided to come out east. So you see, I heard before going deaf, don't get smart with me, about the Minutemen, and I don't know, I guess they reminded me of something. It sounded like the Commonwealth was sort of a little NCR before it got big, like a bunch of little shady sands trying to band together and grow. Sounded like a little nation being born, and any growing nation needs an army, right? To protect its people, to provide safety and stability. And there were the Minutemen, more loosely organized, less professional than what I was used to. Maybe. But a dream, I hoped. Might even have a place for me, despite my deafness, so I came east. And then, well, turns out the Minutemen were gone. Hard enough for me to find out. But I pieced together what happened at Quincy. And I couldn't believe it. The Minutemen who were famous for defending Diamond City from super mutants. Just gone. Falling apart. And my dream fell apart too. So I did some jobs, tried to make some friends. Didn't really work out. Only this guy Randy. Know him? Well, only he helped me out. Don't suppose I can blame anyone. Since I wasn't born deaf, I don't know sign language. Or how to read lips. Nobody to teach me either. But then I was in Diamond City, eating those nasty noodles, and I saw it in the paper. The Minutemen are back. Retook the castle and everything. So here I am. What was that? You weren't listening again.
Yeah.
You want me to repeat my life story? No, stop that. Okay, well, I hope you'll pay attention this time. So, they kicked me out of the army, and nah, got you again. Okay, seriously. I'm here to join the Minutemen. I may be deaf, but I'm a veteran, and I know a lot about military operations. Will you have me?
Hell yeah.
If you like dirt, radiation, and random violence, you're in for a treat.
Fantastic. Stick me in a uniform and hand me a weapon. You do have uniforms, right? Ah, this is great. Me and you, making the land safe.
Oh, she's a companion.
Why can't you lead the Minutemen?
Although wait.
Or is
There's
she?
one thing we need to talk about first. Thought I left them behind when I came here, but that giant airship proved me wrong. The Brotherhood of Steel. Now, I know they're not nearly as bad as the Legion was, but still. The NCR has been in armed conflict with them. I have been in armed conflict with them. Lost men to them. And I don't like seeing them here. They don't care about the people. Only themselves. I need you to promise me that, if necessary, you will stop the Brotherhood. That you will protect the
I
Commonwealth.
really like her now.
And that if it comes to it, you will destroy.
Stop, I can't like you anymore.
I've killed enough Brotherhood to last a lifetime.
Good. I knew you'd feel that way. But I need some proof. You bring me the holotags of a Brotherhood soldier, and I'll know that you can do what must be done when the time comes. Find me when you have them.
Oh, it's a quest line. Okay. Sweet. Alright, well, we're still apparently under attack, so we're gonna deal with that. I like her a lot. Obviously a modded character, but man, whoever made her was really good.
Hey now, no need to be uncivil.
Just act like a Pokemon and just come out and say Gunners. There we go. See, to really set my point here is they were standing outside my vault door, unable to get inside. Alright. Where's Kate, by the way? Also you, have I seen you before?
We did it. Excuse me.
Oh, you're the guard, never mind. I have seen you, never mind. Sorry.
I was glad to help out.
Can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Well, this is my place. Okay, where has Heather gone? 'Cause she's got that power armor. Heather? Oh shit, is she somehow still...
We did it! Go us!
Is she somehow still in Good Neighbor? When I commanded her to get into the power armor, she was still standing downstairs. Damn it. I was gonna say, because while we're here, we can drop off the power armor. She must still be in Good Neighbor. I mean, we gotta go back there anyway, but... so much junk. I have 92,000 caps, almost 100K in caps. So we'll probably just finish this off. We'll set this stuff to start scrapping, and then we'll probably end it. I wasn't going to, but also Sparrow's back. I want to hear want to hear what the diagnosis was. Girlfriend came in and showed some pills, so I'm curious how that's gonna, what the end result was there. I'm gonna keep that in there for now, because I'm not gonna deal with like the special stuff we brought back. Okay. I was gonna go check on our Soylent factory, but we'll just have to do it another time. Okay, so these vases don't like to go through. So these go in. Baby bottles don't like to go through. I know chalk doesn't like to go through. Same with pens. Thought we had a Jangles. We'll go ahead and put the rib cages in and the pelvises because they seem to cause issue. Normally it's kind of funny, but in this case. And the skulls. the vases. I don't think all of them have problems. Well, we'll grab them out in the end. Or I won't. Here's Jangles. Seriously amazing just how much junk you can collect.
She really taught me what friendship could mean that day.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm just here dumping junk into a box. Okay, let's see. The box of ASAMs that always goes through twice. Okay, all that stuff then. Put the grenades through. Didn't mean to put those through, but that's fine. I never seem to use them. Same with the nuke mines. We could dump a bunch of ammo in, because I've got a bunch of useless ammo, but... There it goes. Alright. I do want to put one thing away. Like I say, we'll deal with the kind of the collection and dropping the museum stuff off later. Wow, look at they're slowly coming out from the wall. I mainly wanted to confirm how many more of these I have left to find. I only have
Slot machine's supposed to flash?
I only have 4 bobbleheads left to find. This is the most bobbleheads I've ever found. Wow, look at them all. Only 4 left to go. I know, the pony bobbleheads are really good. Like I say, I've never found this many bobbleheads in my life. And the fact that I've only got 4 left to go. Holy shit. Is everyone else still here? Yeah, Lil Pip, Blackjack's still there. We've got a costume and whatnot to drop off. We've got a lot of stuff to drop off, but we're going to save that for another time. Let's go ahead and just fast travel straight back to Good Neighbor, so we'll know that's where we pick up next time. Of course, watch, I'll fast travel to Good Neighbor, and still another settlement would be under attack. No? Nothing? Okay, good. Let's go ahead and listen to the radio station, and let's go get Heather.
St. John, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be
Not many doctors around these days.
Brotherhood of Steel. You want to see a friend alive, Shroud? Meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud. Do it. On my knee. Ah!
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing.
Yeah,
Here's
she's
the
still
Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh God, what's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you
Okay,
doing?
there we go. Now she's falling with us. Okay.
Sinjin, all clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be
Okay, so we can continue that quest line. Again, now that we've unlocked things, Curie, we can do her companion quest. Because I think we can do it once we unlocked the memory den. So we can finish her. Of course, now Nick's quest line is unlocked. With the holotapes. So we're getting there. We're getting there with storyline too. We're completing story stuff. We kind of have to at this point, because like I say, I'm not sure what to keep building. We've done so much building in this playthrough, and that's kind of one of the many reasons. Other than building and exploring has been two of the biggest things that have made this playthrough so long. And, you know, now that the map is starting to get uncovered and, you know, of course we've done Nuka World, we've done the Automaton quest line, we still have Bar Harbor to do. But I mean, as you can see, so much of the map is getting uncovered. You know, a lot of that exploration, we're starting to kind of narrow down what tasks are left to accomplish. And so, yeah, we're gonna kind of start getting more quest and story heavy, I guess, at this point, until maybe another idea comes up. Whee! Yeah, see, now's the time we take over the world. Because we got our Soylent Factory, we got our new living place in Vault 88. You know, we've got the museum set up. We've got all kinds of stuff. We lost our drug factory. You know, we did the fighting arena. We've got so much stuff built. But yeah, kind of running out of stuff. And at over 230 hours, probably 40 at this point. You know, there's only so much you can do. Plus, we run the greater and greater risk that the save file just borks one of these days. And then that's it. And then that ends up being it. A playthrough that's happened since March will end. But there's still loads of story because, you know, there's lots of quests we haven't done. And just, you know, of course, the main storyline we gotta do. Main storyline, sure, but you know, we haven't even met the Railroad. The Brotherhood we've only just kind of started with. And yeah, so loads of quest lines still to do. All right, guys. Oh, wow. I was on this Reddit earlier looking to see what that shaking bug was, which turned out it's just companion running in power armor, and there's on the lower side of this Reddit, there's two people dressed as Piper and Kate, which actually looks really nice. Anyway. On this Reddit post. Anyway, yeah, that's what the shaking is. Apparently it is kind of a bug. Sort of, kind of, I guess. I'm not sure, but it's when your companions are in power armor and are running. So when they start to run, the ground will shake. So that's what that is. That was driving me crazy. But once that was pointed out, I looked and I was like, oh yeah, every time he runs, the ground shakes. So, makes sense now. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm off tomorrow. But Thursday, the plan is more Fallout, and Friday, we're planning to do some more Dying Light with friends. So, you're on tomorrow, Nelly. What are you playing tomorrow? Are you doing your Fallout run, or are you doing another FPS run? You're doing more... Oh, yeah, more Rambo. That game is special. It's weird. It looks kind of good and kind of awful at the same time. With hopefully less tangent. Yeah. Yeah, Rambo is it's actually kind of faithful to the movies, but it's like an on-rails shooter kind, like you'd seen in arcade. But apparently it wasn't in arcades at all. So, but yeah. So check her out tomorrow when I'm away. Check her out even when I'm not away. But she's got Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I need to remember the schedule because, yeah, this week when I went to come to your stream last night, I was like, it's about an hour till Nelly's stream. And then I saw you tweet that you were streaming, and I was like, wait. Oh, yeah, daylight saving. Shit. I'm like, oh, right. Time happened. All right, guys. I have everything queued up. Yes, I do. All right, guys. Well, have a great one. Yeah, you guys have your change this Saturday, so it's only the week that I'm off for anyone not under daylight savings. So, all right, guys. Well, have a great afternoon. I'll see you all on Thursday with more of this long playthrough of Fallout 4. So have a good one, and I'll see you all next time.